I'm not even sure that they understood the movie that they were trying to make, because I thought that I saw the worst movie of this year. No, Madam Web definitely takes the cake. Normally I have some kind of structure about how I'm going to do these videos, but the movie itself didn't have a structure, so I'm just going to get right into it. This movie was bad, and I'm not talking about like enjoyable bad. Like, this movie was annoying bad to the point of like, I wanted my money back and I didn't even pay for the movie. I'm gonna just get the obvious out of the way, but they false advertised the living crap out of this movie. If you're coming to this movie to see Sydney Sweeney suit up, you're gonna see her in a suit for about like 15 seconds. And it's the same recycled clip over and over again. So you're really not seeing her, because also it's in the future. It's not really what's happening right now. You're never gonna see what ends up happening with Sydney Sweeney. I understand needing to tell backstories in films, but this isn't a good one. This entire movie could have been avoided by just one simple scene. There was a guy, Ezekiel, who stole a spider. There was a girl who went with him to go and collect this spider, and she ended up getting hurt by Ezekiel because he decided to, kill everyone around him to try and take the spider for himself. There were these spider people, this like village of spider men, who decided not to stop the man who was going to take this spider and, give himself powers, but instead they let him go. And instead they took another person in, let her get bitten by a spider so that her daughter can become, Madam Web, and try and stop him later on. When they could have just stopped the guy from running away with the spider. He's running on foot. He didn't use the spider yet. He didn't use the spider until he got out. These people were spider people. They could have stopped him. But then we want to have a movie. So you know where that's going. This movie treats their fans like they're dumb. And I mean really dumb. They explain everything to you, even though you just saw it. And Madam Web has the power of time. So she's able to see something happen, and then she's able to go back and change what just happened. For example, there's a scene about a bird who keeps hitting this window. Madam Web was like, oh, I'm not sure that, whatever I do to change what happens, this bird is still going to die. She ends up letting the bird in. The bird doesn't die. And she's like, wow. So it turns out that I can actually fix things. And then she goes on to talk to herself like someone else is in the room. She's just constantly talking to herself. And I think for the most part, a lot of this is ADR, because you can tell the difference in the tone of voice and everything. So this was after the fact, but it doesn't stop there. Like, this goes on throughout the rest of the movie. And then the dynamic between all the other characters, it just doesn't work. Like, they have no real reason to stay together. Madam Web sucks as a person. Like, she left 3 teenagers in the middle of the woods by themselves and was like, oh, I'll be back in 3 hours, instead of taking them with her, because, the woods is a lot safer than driving around with her. I don't know, there's not really much I can say about this movie. Like I said, this was just a bad movie. Don't waste your time going to see this. I feel sorry for people who took their Valentine's Day to go see this movie. As you know, in the comics, Madam Web is blind, and in this movie it's letting us know how she becomes blind. But they do it in the most dumbest way, because they have these fireworks that she sets off. It's able to break through buildings. I mean, like, destroy buildings. They're just that strong. But she gets hit in the face with one, and it ends up making her blind. And it's like, that should have taken her head off. I don't know. Just don't go watch this movie. Don't waste your time. Don't waste anybody else's time. Go watch literally anything else.